Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Be a regular or frequent visitor to a certain place. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. Coming at short intervals or habitually. A frequent guest. Frequently encountered. A frequent, or common, error is using the transitive verb, lay, for the intransitive, lie. Haunt like a ghost, pursue. Fear of illness haunts her. Be a regular or frequent visitor to a certain place. She haunts the ballet. Follow stealthily or recur constantly and spontaneously to. The ghost of her mother haunted her. A frequently visited place. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. Be a regular customer or client of. Assume sponsorship of. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. Treat condescendingly. Be a regular customer or client of. We patronize this store. Assume sponsorship of. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. Treat condescendingly. Small workplace where handcrafts or manufacturing are done. A mercantile establishment for the retail sale of goods or services. He bought it at a shop on Cape Cod. A course of instruction in a trade, as carpentry or electricity. I built a birdhouse in shop. Shop around. Not necessarily buying. Give away information about somebody. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. Do one's shopping. She goes shopping every Friday. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. Someone who supports or champions something. Assume sponsorship of. Do one's shopping at. Do business with. Be a customer or client of. An advocate who presents a person, as for an award or a degree or an introduction, etc. Assume responsibility for or leadership of. The senator announced that he would sponsor the healthcare plan. Not liable to fluctuate or especially to fall. Relating to a person who does something regularly. A steady drinker. A person loved by another person. Marked by firm determination or resolution, not shakeable. Support or hold steady and make steadfast, with or as if with a brace. In a steady manner. Make steady. Steady yourself. Not easily excited or upset. Steady nerves. Not subject to change or variation, especially in behavior. A steady beat. Securely in position, not shaky. Held the ladder steady. Most frequent or common. Often used as intensifiers. A regular morass of details. Relating to a person who does something regularly. A regular customer. Occurring at fixed intervals. A regular beat. Symmetrically arranged. Regular features. A regular patron. Not constipated. A dependable follower, especially in party politics. He is one of the party regulars. A garment size for persons of average height and weight. A soldier in the regular army. Conforming to a standard or pattern. Following the regular procedure of the legislature. In accordance with fixed order or procedure or principle. His regular calls on his customers. In accord with regular practice or procedure. Took his regular morning walk. Not deviating from what is normal. Her regular bedtime. Officially full-time. Regular students. Regularly scheduled for fixed times. At a regular meeting of the PTA. Used of the military, belonging to or engaged in by legitimate army forces. The regular army. Of solids, having clear dimensions that can be measured. Volume can be determined with a suitable geometric formula. Most frequent or common. Excessively abundant. Most frequent or common. An allele that produces the same phenotype whether its paired allele is identical or different. Exercising influence or control. Television plays a dominant role in molding public opinion. Music, the fifth note of the diatonic scale. Of genes, producing the same phenotype whether its allele is identical or dissimilar. Most frequent or common. Having superior power and influence. The predominant mood among policymakers is optimism. Most frequent or common. Prevailing winds. A piece of open land for recreational use in an urban area. Common to or shared by two or more parties. A common friend. Being or characteristic of or appropriate to everyday language. Common parlance. Commonly encountered. A common, or familiar, complaint. Lacking refinement or cultivation or taste. Behavior that branded him as common. Of or associated with the great masses of people. The common people in those days suffered greatly. Of low or inferior quality or value. Produced the common cloths used by the poorer population. Belonging to or participated in by a community as a whole, public. For the common good. Having no special distinction or quality. Widely known or commonly encountered, average or ordinary or usual. The common man. To be expected, standard. Common decency. Go to certain places as for sightseeing. Come to see in an official or professional capacity. The governor visited the prison. Go to certain places as for sightseeing. Did you ever visit Paris? Go to see a place, as for entertainment. Talk socially without exchanging too much information. Pay a brief visit. Impose something unpleasant. The principal visited his rage on the students. A temporary stay, e.g., as a guest. A meeting arranged by the visitor to see someone, such as a doctor or lawyer, for treatment or advice. He scheduled a visit to the dentist. A sale. He was visited with a terrible illness that killed him quickly. Stay with as a guest. Every summer, we visited our relatives in the country for a month. The act of going to see some person in a professional capacity. A visit to the dentist. The act of going to see some person or place or thing for a short time. He dropped by for a visit. The act of visiting in an official capacity, as for an inspection. Financial resources provided to make some project possible. The foundation provided support for the experiment. Argue or speak in defense of. She supported the motion to strike. Put up with something or somebody unpleasant. A military operation, often involving new supplies of men and materiel, to strengthen a military force or aid in the performance of its mission. They called for artillery support. Be the physical support of, carry the weight of. He supported me with one hand while I balanced on the beam. Adopt as a belief. The financial means whereby one lives. He applied to the state for support. A musical part, vocal or instrumental, that supports or provides background for other musical parts. The act of bearing the weight of or strengthening. He leaned against the wall for support. Be a regular customer or client of. Documentary validation. The strongest support for this view is the work of Jones. Establish or strengthen as with new evidence or facts. The evidence supports the defendant. Be behind. Approve of. Support with evidence or authority or make more certain or confirm. Give moral or psychological support, aid, or courage to. She supported him during the illness. Aiding the cause or policy or interests of. The president no longer has the support of his own party. Any device that bears the weight of another thing. There was no place to attach supports for a shelf. Play a subordinate role to another performer. Olivier supported Gielgud beautifully in the second act. Something providing immaterial assistance to a person or cause or interest. The policy found little public support. Supporting structure that holds up or provides a foundation. The statue stood on a marble support. Support materially or financially. He does not support his natural children. The activity of providing for or maintaining by supplying with money or necessities. His support kept the family together. Become or cause to become obstructed. Establish as valid or genuine. Can you back up your claims? Move backwards from a certain position. Give moral or psychological support, aid, or courage to. Make a copy of a computer file, especially for storage in another place as a security copy. You'd better back up these files. Spend time in a certain location or with certain people.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.